Hello and welcome. I am Jonny B.
And I'm the restless Kaiser.
But together we are modelling for
Modelling for
advantage. Facts. So you've joined us again for another Saturday gaming night. Not the usual games though. Kaiser's picked a winner tonight. I can feel it in my bones. Tell us about this wonderful game, sir.
Tharsis, right? Well, it's a PC game. Obviously, you can see that, but it's a board game that they've made into a PC game. There wasn't actually a board game at the time of its release, but all the mechanics: you roll dice, you place pieces. The story is you're a Mars expedition, and on the way there, something terrible has happened. There's been some kind of calamity, and as a result of that, you have got to survive. So the game is only 10 turns long, but that's not like achieve something in 10 turns.
It's just
not die.
Not die in 10 turns. I like it already. It's Lost Patrol in space without Gene Stealers.
Very, very high failure rate on this. So I'm going to hit the new game button and let's have a look.
Do it.
So because I have actually played this game before, and this might give you some indication of how good. You select up to 4 surviving crew members. So that's something you get to pick, and you kind of unlock these as you go through, I think.
Oh,
but you see, this is how many times this character has been in a successful mission, and this is how many times they've died.
Oh, wow.
So I'm not saying that I've got the optimum team or even know what I'm doing. I played this quite a bit for a while. It's a great sort of half-hour game.
That's good.
You know,
that's good.
Huge amount of replayability. There isn't like once you figured out how to do it, you're gonna do it by any means.
Stuff changes, does it? The events?
Very random. Yeah. You can be in a 0 chance of winning, to be honest. Well, let's have a look. There's going to be a bit of a narrative bit here, I think. So let's make a start.
Okay. How can we go on? Evan Garber has joined us. She says, mate.
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 Okay. So, look, microasteroids have destroyed the pantry and crippled the Iktomi. That's the name of the ship. J. Cross has been ejected into space, and Mapia Musgrave suffered a fatal injury. Goal is survive.
Wow.
Okay. This is our spaceship. These are our 4 dudes and where they are. Over here, you can see we have 3 hull points, and we are expecting to take 2 points of damage this round.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's that kind of game. This is where we are on our relation to Mars. So we've had a red problem and a green problem. This is the red one. These numbers I'll get to in a minute. That's the severity of the problem.
Right.
And it's giving us a bit of a heads up about what's coming. The assist thing is protection against negative effects in the dice rolling phase. And we have 1 cube of food to last all 4 of us until we get to Mars. Ship info.
How quickly do you consume a cube of food?
Well, you don't have to consume a cube of food, but if you do, you recover some of your dice. So I'll take the ship info off at the moment. Then, so to talk about the 4 characters that you can see, up the left-hand side is their stress levels, and what's great is their facial animations change as they become more crazy. See, this one's eyes are quite wide. This one's pretty, as they get more mad, they go a bit crazy looking. Each of them have different skill set, which applies when we come to the dice throwing bit. This is how many hit points they have out of 6. He's got 2 left. And this is how many dice they have. This is probably the most important stat of all. Because fundamentally, in each of these modules, so if I bring this bit up, in each of these modules, each have a special effect, which you can go there and try and do that. So this guy, if he went to the operations room, he'd throw 2 dice. And if he got a 5, he could slot it in there and it would reduce his stress.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
The target number game with a pool of dice, which changes with hunger and stress and everything.
Yeah. But if I remove this again, so you quickly realize what all of these things are. They are reaching locations. So if the mechanic, tried to move to here, he would take damage because this is a damaged sector. He would take personal damage.
Oh dear.
And these numbers are the score you need to repair it. So I need to score 27 in this room and slot them into there's a slot where you put feed it dice that you roll, but you can use the other dice on your card to try and do different things. Right?
Okay.
Any other thing down the bottom this is what they call research, and so for 1, 2, or 3 dice in the research tray, we can have these effects. It'll make a bit more sense in a moment. So if I start here with the doctor.
Do it.
So I'm going to place her, select her, click on there, deploy. All right.
Oosh. Oh, cool.
Oosh. All right. So this is the doctor, and the doctor is in this section. I forget what it was called. This is the problem that we've got. And so you see she's got 2 dice. Fundamentally, once you come in here, and she's got a reroll. So we roll the dice.
Roll the dice. Oh, that's...
And you've already seen things happen.
That's not very good.
So stasis effect. The different threats have different effects from the dice that you roll. They don't stop you rolling that number, but they're like, if you do roll this number, this happens. Stasis means that dice is fixed and cannot be re-rolled, basically. And 2 is a crap number. The 1 was also stasis, but used at my assist, my only assist.
Oh, wow.
So I'll use her re-roll because that number's terrible. Got a 3. All right. So my options are I can feed it into this target number like that. I can put it into any of these slots. So because she is the doctor, if I put 5 in there, everyone in this module would get an extra hit point. But
see,
you see,
Stephen Garber is boo. He says boo.
Yeah, terrible dice rolls. Do I finish deployment? There it is. Okay, so she's done for this turn. So we've successfully. You'll see we're nowhere near dealing with our problems, let alone making some food, getting better, facing the next problem. And because she did because she did so poorly here, I'm going to have to use a second person. I was hoping to get 3 in on this one, you see.
Is there a limit to how many crew you can have?
In a location? No. The issue is that you're going to get 1 to 3 problems at it, and you need them somewhere else. So she's going in there. The stuff, it's telling me there's another crew member in the module. Oh, you also lose a dice every time you've activated. You see the doctor's only got 1 left. Right, so I roll my dice.
That's better.
That's much better.
No special doofers here, though.
No, we didn't get any of those. Unfortunately, that her special ability gives me a reroll, which is a bit naff. Now I come to think about it, I probably don't want her in the future. So when I slot that in there, that event problem is dealt with. Now, with this dice, I have to finish her turn. I don't think I can leave it here. Maybe I can. No, it's telling me it'll go. Yeah, that's just a place for you to put them.
So what's the dice hold then you have?
That's just for like re-rolls, I think. So
okay.
say, I'm going to keep the 5 and I'm going to re-roll the others.
Right.
I was just checking you can't keep them. Right. So the research, you'll see there's a spot for each pip on the dice. If I've got 1 dice in here, I can activate this one. If I've got 2, I can activate this one, etc. I can also, if I have 2 equal dice in here, that crew member will regain a dice, going from 1 to 2. And that's persistent across multiple people, I think. But 5s, usually these numbers require a 5. So this is not a number that I'm ever going to have spare. So I'm going to slot it in the research.
Oosh.
All right.
Okay, that's cool.
Problem 1 dealt with. So
Yay.
there's no whole damage now coming, but everybody will lose a hit point if I don't fix this problem.
Ouch.
And he's only got 2. So we'll select the mechanic, bring him over here. Boom. So this is in the hydroponics bay, the greenhouse. Let's roll our dice.
Come on.
Boo! Stuck with the
So one
shitty
dude.
dice. Because of the stasis. They're stuck. I can't re-roll them.
Great.
So I've got a re-roll. I'm going to re-roll that in the hope of getting a 5 over here.
Risky biscuits. Oh, it's so going to be a 6. It was so going to be a 6.
Now, 2 1s, though, I think I might put in there because I think this is persistent. And I'm going to test that. Test that theory in a moment.
Do it. Duncan FX has just joined us. He says, "Evening, chaps. Is it actually possible to roll dice in space? They'll just keep going."
Good question.
Good question.
I've used the captain last because of
So
his
this-
ability. So
This
he
will
gets,
hopefully be the one.
yeah. Well, he's got a load of dice, so hopefully I'll be able to spare some. But also, any ones I can do for harvesting more food. Yeah. So there we got an extra food. That was really good. Now the 5, if I do this, so you see, because he's rolled his dice, he's gone down to 3, and that one's on 2. If I put this in here, bloop, they've gone up. That's his special ability. So you want to do him in a space where you've got other people. I'll plop the 5 in there.
Right.
Okay. No problem. Yeah. And I'm going to re-roll the 2 because I'm a gambling man.
Come on.
Boom. But you'll notice
still not
a hit point, and this problem is going to carry over to next turn when we get 2 new problems.
And
this
was actually 13 to fix. Was that a good turn or a bad turn in the grand scheme of things?
Standards of this game, that was a pretty good turn. So look, they all got hurt. And then you have this bit, which is great, because this is just another between round screw you over section where you have to choose. So we can all get this one. We'll get +1 health,
but minus 1 hull.
And these 2, the ones not chosen, will get 10% stress. Over here, we take a point of shit damage, but everybody gains stress. Now, I'm going to go. This is the green and the yellow. This is these 2, and these got 1 hit point, and he's got 2. So I think I need to choose this one because this guy's going to die. Or very, very close. They get a lot worse than this. And then you get to see, look, this is what food is for.
Oh, God.
If you get a food cube, you get 3 more dice because you'll see these guys are down to 1 each. But the reason why last turn was a good turn was because we got those 2 extra food from the harvester.
Yes, so you're able to actually give some dice out this turn.
Yes, I'm going into round 2. I've got an ongoing problem.
We got a hefty pool of dice now. Right, what's that?
Pool of dice. Yeah. So the 2 new
15.
problems. So if we don't solve the problems, we're going to take 3 damage on the 2 hole this turn, which is rocking, obviously. But now, because of the being at the opposite way around, oh no, there's only 2 in here. I was thinking I'd use the captain first. Because he might give a dice to this guy before he moves out.
A food cube, like raw jelly, straight from the packet. Yes,
that kind of thing.
That is exactly what it is.
Right, so there we go. We've got a pair of 1s, so we're going to get some food. He's going to be able to give everybody an extra dice, and that goes towards the problem.
Down to 9.
And you're thinking, okay, but I'm still going to have to use a second crewman here, though, aren't I?
Yep. Oh, God.
Yep.
And 2 other problems as well with medium target levels.
Yeah. But look, this is going to be easy.
Oh, this is a win. Plus 1 hull, easy.
Yeah, so that's it. He's the engineer, so that goes in there. So we need 9 points up here. So let's just do that, and then that 4. Then we see we can't put that in there because it's not a 1. Can we roll
research? Put it in the research.
We roll hoping for a 1. No. Put it in the research. Boom. And now we can do it in the quick patch. Look at that. We got more hull points than the predicted damage now. That's nice, isn't it?
That is nice.
Right. So this one over here is 2 damage, but you see the environment dice on a 1. We're going to take a point of damage here.
Sorry, Andy Hilton has joined us and said, Mrs. H has me on the juice diet here. A food cube is a feast at the minute. My stress is mental, and I'm looking for an airlock.
On the juice diet.
Oh, wow. Right, so this problem is the RIC current switching unit current.
Oh, I'm going to go back. Have I? Yes.
All right, what's the other one?
Well, because 2 people are going to need to go here against a target number of 15.
Yes.
I want to put the doctor in second because if she gets a 5, she can heal somebody.
Sweet.
Let's do that. So, roll our dice.
Whoa.
Oh no! Yeah. Injury. 15. So the 6 wants to go in there.
Well, that
These
tells
numbers
you
are crap.
Anyone's
rolling. That's better.
Oh,
so
well, fix it.
Fix it. Yeah, fix it, mate, and move on to the next problem.
Just fix it.
Now, do I re-roll that with a view to putting it in there? Is there any point? I don't know whether it lasts from over next.
Well, just dump it in there just in case. It'd be interesting to see.
No. Oh, can I? I don't think I can undo it.
I was locked in. Oh, yeah.
Should have put it in research.
Right. Dudes left.
So what I'm looking at is
1 problem left.
3 problems next turn, one of which is really serious.
Where's the? Oh yeah, 1 serious and 2 light. 9 weeks to Mars though. Woohoo!
9 weeks to Mars, mate. We're nearly there. Right. So we get 2 rolls, 2 and 3 stasis. Nothing terribly grim here.
Except if you roll 2s and 3s. 2 3s.
Yeah. And the 3s are fixed. I can't re-roll them. I can't do anything about them.
So get rid of them.
I think I'll hold this one and I'll roll that one. And the thinking here is if it was 4 plus, I could use this over here, you see?
Yeah.
But it wasn't, because we definitely need to have got that problem out of the way, because we got 3 fresh ones coming.
Boo! Good band name, 9 weeks to Mars.
Right.
I agree. I agree. Right, so the choice is this turn.
So these 2 can have +2 health and -2 dice.
Oh, that's harsh.
Or over here, we can lose 2 hull points and gain a food.
I don't think that's worth it. So
no,
death or death? Maybe go just for death instead of death.
I think it's this one. I say that because we've got 2 food. I think it has to be.
That's harsh. It's harsh, man.
Obliterates them. And we're gonna this game is not about winning, mate. So food cubes,
Yum.
Ooh, and yum.
No more food.
No more food, mate. 8 weeks to go. 26.
Oh, what a laugh. What does that say? Wildfire. Let me
Mhm.
look at the big screen.
Look at
Wire
that.
fire. Wow.
Look.
Threes do damage. Ones and twos are stasis.
Over here, everybody loses a dice.
And yeah, -1 dice to all.
That's going to mess us up for like the rest of the game.
6s are damaged.
6s are injuries. Got 2 hit points. 3 dice. No double 6s, please. Boo! But she had an assist. Oh, we had
Look at
one
her
assist.
face. Look at her face. She's so stressed out. She's like, what's going on?
Yeah, panic levels, mate. Right, we're slightly under. Do we keep the 3? We roll them both. Roll them both.
Oh. Reroll.
Oh, boo!
Oh, mate. Dead, right?
Nope, she's got 1 left.
Wow. Go on, roll it. Roll that 6.
Reroll it. Her ability's no good anyway. The question is whether we try and put it in there. I think that needs to go into research. I think that's what we'll do there. But problem 1 dealt with. She's crazy and very weak with no real dice left.
Wow. But you fixed the problem.
That's one way of looking at it. So the doctor's very likely to complete this on her own.
Do it.
Then
But you kind of want her. You want her to be in the other room with the really damaged person.
But there's got to be points when someone else could move in there, but then the captain goes last. So if he went down there, no, it's not going to work within the framework of this turn.
Just do it as it is.
Yeah, because she's got 3 dice to score an 8, right? That's going to happen. She's the
Why
one.
did you say
that? I mean, look.
Oh,
And then we can pop these 2 down here, knowing that we've got this nailed. Hoping to get a 5 up on this to give her a hit point or reduce the stress. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at here.
Don't roll a 1 or a 3. No.
Yeah, that's exactly what we rolled, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to use those 2 to complete the problem. So this goes here.
Yay. Right, now the big one.
Now the big one. The wire fire. The one that can kill you. Boom. We've got loads of dice. And a 5 up, we can repair the ship.
Miller's Miniatures joins us. Evening, gents. What's going on here, then? What's going on here? We are trying to get to Mars. We have 8 weeks left to do it. And everybody's in a real bad way. Really cool game. A little game called Tharsis. Tharsis?
So they definitely want to go against the problem. Leaving us with 15.
Bringing it right down.
If we roll that, we've only got a 50% chance of improving that number, and we've got a chance of injuring ourselves. I don't think it's worth it. 3 research. We want to be using that.
Anything interesting you can do?
The no movement damage just allows you to move through damage sections to other sections, and this just reduces that number by 3. That might have been significant earlier, and I didn't notice it.
Duct tape.
Duct tape, mate. It's the way to go. But it isn't going to fix it. So here goes El Capitan with his 5 dice for this turn at least. Boom. All of them 3s, right? Oh, 2 of them!
Oh, wow.
Right, he needs the 5 in there. So he's giving them 2 back a dice. So they're vaguely capable next turn. Is that 12?
That is 12 right there.
That is 12.
And then that one can go into research and give you a 4 for what it's worth.
Into research, yeah. Ha ha! Again.
Yay!
So we've fixed all the damage.
Checked our food stores, and it looks grim. We lost more than half our supplies with the module. If we don't find some creative solutions, we'll starve before we ever reach Mars.
Are these guys' stress levels
Right.
pretty high?
Yeah, they all look a bit worried or angry or...
And these guys' dice already suck, right?
Yes. Can you even choose their option?
That one, yeah. Yeah, they'll lose one
Oh, okay. Right.
dice. Hmm.
Do it. Do it. Do it. No food, though.
Yeah, there is. We've got a new food option.
Oh, what? You can eat dudes.
There were 2 other crew members aboard, and this is them.
Oh, no. They're the 2 that died.
Like, no.
They're the 2 that died 2 weeks ago in the catastrophe. Is that them?
Yep.
Wow. Surely
Well,
there's some detriment to eating human flesh.
Yeah, you lose 1 off your max health permanently, and I think it starts to affect your stress levels some.
It's all right, though, because Andy Hilton's got loads of kale for us.
Would it? Well, yeah, I mean, is this an improvement on the juice diet? I don't
know.
Right, we're not going to eat juice yet.
Wow, that's an actual option. That's grim. What wonderful new problems have we got today?
So we've got 2 problems.
7 weeks to Mars. Woo!
We might get... No, we won't, will we?
What's a purple dice? Blue stasis, red is injury. What's the purple effect?
Oh, some kind of warp thing. I'm going to move her into here. She's not going to solve the problem, but when the captain goes, he might be able to give her a dice, you see.
Fair dues.
Same with her as well. Let's see how this works out. Void. Well, we'll find out what it does. I think the dice is lost.
God.
We had an assist, so we didn't lose it. So we're just going to flop that in there. I think we need to use this because we're not getting new cards.
Hack +1 assist, yeah.
Oh, look at that. 28 repair. If you've got the tray full and a big problem comes up, you just boom.
Disaster reduce. Oh, that's epic. Or one of them real hard ones.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right, so she's done. Now I'm going to do the captain because he can help people recover some dice and he'll almost certainly solve this problem.
Whoa.
So roll the 4s, of course.
Stasis.
So he wants.
And you got an assist for that 4.
So we got the 5 is going to give those other 2 a dice. Really useful. Is that 12? That is 12. Hopefully, I've counted this correctly. Yes.
Yay!
All right. So now the mechanic and the doctor have a turn. -1 dice on. Yeah, he's got to go and do this. So, boom. And if we get 5 up here, we're going to get a... But you see, because it's like a board filler, we can only ever put 1 on there.
Yeah.
This isn't 15, is it? So we'll save 6.
13.
We're stuck with the 1. We keep the 4 and re-roll the 2.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. Oh, yay!
Yes.
That one can go into research.
Boom.
Boosh. 2 more. 5 and a 6. You've got that disaster reduction, which is going to be real handy.
So the doctor has only got 1.
What can the doctor do?
With only 1 dice, she's not going to be able to complete any of the environmental.
Get some food. Oh, right.
You need 2 dice.
Boom.
2 dice. If I put her in here, if she gets a 5, she'll heal those 2.
Do it.
I think that's the thing to try and do. She's got 2 rolls.
Oh, come on.
Nope. Nope. Now we can lose 1
Boo.
and reshuffle.
Lose 1 and reshuffle.
Lose 1 of these, and it'll reshuffle these cards.
Oh, okay. But will you lose any of the other ones?
All 3 of these cards will go, and we get 3 new ones. And I'll lose 1 of these. I can't remember if I lose from this end or not.
Is that something you want to do?
I don't know.
That disaster reduce is going to be handy, surely. I'd leave
really
it for
is.
1 turn at least.
Yeah, well, she's got nowhere she can put these dice. Even if I put it in there when I finish, it's telling me it's done.
She'll have to just
So that's
put
the
them
end of
up
that turn.
A transmission arrived. Not from Earth, but from Mars.
there.
An impossible signal from an impossible source. Is this what we're searching for?
Aliens.
Signal. Was there another mission to Mars? One sent before ours? Or is the message coming from someone else?
Ooh. Oh.
Mrs. has just brought me a coffee, and she's written a note on it.
Oh, okay. Read it out then. As long as it's not too rude.
Can you not see it? It says, "You dickie are."
You dicky art. Oh, what a great miniature from 40k.
What a great miniature for 40k. Right then. 50% stress from Huzz -2 hull, but we got loads of hull points. I like this one.
That's good.
+1 through -1 health for everyone. That'll put you back to nearly dead. Not so keen on that. +3 health for me, -1 dice for everybody else, and 10%. No. It's this one, right?
Do it.
We've got hull to spare. Right, still no food. Well,
There is.
there is.
It's looking awfully tempting.
I don't feel we're there yet, John. I don't feel we're there yet. No, we're not there yet. We're not there yet.
Bit of long pig.
Oh, they're really bad.
Wow.
If you lose those dice,
2 hull, you have a 4, 5, and a 6. Oh, you're joking. Well,
and we need to move through this one. We need to deal with this first. Oh, and it was going so well.
do
He
it.
could
Do it.
probably take that one on his own with 4 dice and fingers crossed. And then this lot can all spam into there.
Just pile in.
And going last can hopefully give him some dice back. Let's see how that
Mate.
goes.
That is grim. Don't mess it up. Can't even pronounce his name.
All the stasis. Right. That was terrible. But he can regain a dice, though, with that pair of 2s. And I can re-roll these 2 because they're terrible.
Oh,
Yes!
that's better.
Oh, he's 1 short.
Much better. Still. Oh. Yeah, 1 short means you've still got to deal with it. Boo!
Well. Ha! Ha ha ha! Duct tape, mate.
Don't take it.
Boom.
And then you get your shuffle. Oh dear. Do you get the shuffle? No.
No, it didn't shuffle. It just replaced that card.
Okay, good.
Yeah, there's just still there, and it took the one from the left, so that was good. So yeah, he's on full dice, and then we can plot these idiots. She's not doing well, mate.
Send her in first.
We really needed some assists in here.
Boo! Says Heaven Garber. Boo!
Boom! Dice gone.
Void. Whoop! Literally disappeared.
Yeah, we can only get results of 1, 2, and 3 in here.
Yeah, and you're going to need a lot of them.
Yes. Boom. Yay!
Oh. Okay, that was grim.
Yep. So he's not going to be able to add any dice to anybody because a result of a 5 just gets zipped.
Well, look, 5 6s and a 1. If you can roll them, stick them all into research, and then pop that disaster. I know it's under par, but it would be good to just
get a 5 and a 6. They get void.
Oh, you can't! Oh no!
Oh, dice! We rolled 7 dice in that room, and only 2 of them.
It is insane.
Ineffective.
Says this game is insane. It is.
This is going well.
So close. And this is going well. That's astonishing. Wow.
It's designed for the Ectomi. Nobody has them but us. So who are they? And where did they go?
They're you guys from the last game.
-2 health would leave this one dead, so that one's kind of out.
Yeah. More food though, on the plus side.
well, I think we've reached that point when we need to talk about the food situation.
Taste the long pig.
What do you think?
Who's on the? Well, God. Well, 2 of them will have to eat a slice of friend.
Yeah.
To get some dice back. Tasty. It's nice that you have to feed it to them.
Crazy. Now, I think what the craziness does, as well as changing the fact that they look mental, is it affects, those choices that we just made, like gain 2 hull but lose some stress or whatever. I think they become more extreme the more mad the people are.
Okay.
They start, being a lot more reckless.
A bit liable. A bit of liability in the room now. Oh, wow. A 22, a 22, and a 13. Great. Oh, and a 15 at the end.
Yep.
And a potential of 5 hull damage. Of which we have 3 remaining.
So I think we start with in the hope that he gives some dice to other people and potentially solve the food problem. We'll start with him because there's already 2 people in this room.
Why are you worrying about the food problem?
Gone.
Oh my God. Oh, because of an assist or something.
Because you get an assist each turn. I think you get more assists at the difficulty.
Gotta do it.
Do we put this against the problem, or do we put this to give everybody a dice?
Put the problem. We're literally going to blow up if you don't deal with it.
This one doesn't even deal. Oh, this does 2 damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think this might be the end of it.
I think this is the end. Yeah.
We might just be able to scrape through. We're going to lose some people. We're going to lose a person.
This is
but we
mad
might
one.
be able to scrape through this turn. Oh, look at the dice! There's blood splats everywhere.
Yep. I eating my friend.
Oh, yummy.
Yummy.
Where are you going to put the 2? Into the harvest food, I guess. What can you do with that?
I don't know how persistent it is. Yeah, I'll put it there. Right. Okay. First problem dealt with.
Woohoo! Now you got to go for that 15 at the end.
This one's got 3 damage dice on it. Are you gonna die?
Oh my! On a what? On a 2,
2, 3, or 4?
2, 4, or 5. Oh my God!
And if he doesn't solve this problem, everybody takes 2 damage, but the ship doesn't. We've got to stop the ship from blowing up, right?
Maybe just if we talk about it a bit more, because as Andy Hilton has just pointed out, so there's going to be an early finish on the stream here. True fact. So if we talk about it for a good 15 minutes before deciding, this is crazy. No, go for it. You've got to go for the 15. You've got a damage, a stasis, and a void on a 1, 2, or 3. So think big, and we can get it done. I think if we do that, and then we can pump any 5s and 6s spare into research, and hopefully, with a bit of luck, get that disaster reduction.
This guy over here,
take out one of them.
He's going to lose a health for moving through there, but if we don't fix this problem, it's
do it. Do it. Plenty of health there. Roll them dice.
That is a very good
Okay.
roll.
That's bloody handy.
Because he can give it a point of hull.
That would help.
And then he's got exactly 15 left.
Do it, do it, do it, do it.
Yeah, got to do it. Yeah, okay.
So we've got 2 damage, 4 hull. So we've got a little bit of wiggle room here. Which of these two
little bit of wiggle room.
Which of these 2 ridiculous problems are the least lethal? Where it's going to be that 22.
Take a point of damage if she moves through this one.
Or it's going to have to be the isolation fail then. That
and
one,
she's only got 2 hit points. And this is on a 3. She takes 2 damage. Oh,
well, what the hell? Do it.
Boom, innit?
If nothing else.
+1 health, active member, yes. Because if we roll a couple 3s, she's dead.
True fact.
Snack +1 die, effective crew member. Should we just burn this reset? We're at death's door, aren't we?
Do it.
We need to do this.
And then hope we get enough to fill up the research next turn.
And we don't
roll get enough
2
dice
3s.
into that. Yeah, don't roll 2 3s. Crazy cannibal woman.
It's just in case you've forgotten. It's like the system has forgotten.
That's not a bad roll, is it?
It's not. It's not. We got to slot these in, haven't we?
Yeah. I don't know. You're not going to be able to fix it this turn, though, are you? Oh, no, you've got a captain left.
No, captain went first, I think. Yeah,
Really?
the captain went first.
Boo.
Yeah, because they're in this room. So we're carrying over 26 problem. Oh, everybody knows the product.
Ouch.
This video, the more it scares the shit out of me. Who are they?
Who cares, woman? Why are you worrying about that?
What have we gotten ourselves into?
Oh, great. 3 options now.
-1 hull. One hit point. Almost everyone dies if we choose that one.
It's got to be the yellow green, right?
But they're the only ones with any dice.
I know, but at least you won't lose anyone else.
That one gains health, not chosen. The other people get stress. -1 hot. Oh god, yeah, you're right. Boo!
Never mind a bloody video. I've eaten Colin and the ship's on fire. That's a true fact, Andy.
A little bit of Colin left. Who's getting it? I mean, we've already broken the seal on this problem, haven't we?
Who needs it? Who needs it? Give it to the captain. All in.
Yeah. All in.
Maybe.
Crazy, crazy, nearly crazy. You're thinking now you've run out of food, look. You can kill someone.
You can kill them.
Yeah.
Well, I think Mrs. Purple's going to take it. Alison Silver's going to die. But then there's no ladies left when you get on the other side, right?
Oh, man.
Oh, you're having a laugh.
4 weeks out,
26.
mate. 4 weeks out. So I'm thinking that we might have reached that point when we need to remember that only one person needs to make it there alive.
Evan Garber's pissing himself. He quotes, "We've already broken the seal on this problem." Dying. Yes, this is true. The human jerky is out the packet. It's grim. It's grim up
It is
north.
proper grim. Right, well, we fixed that problem.
Oh,
There we go. One down, and we can re-roll this and hope we get a 5.
oh.
And he's the only one that's not crazy, and that is why he's gone back to engineering and he's staying there. It's like the guy
only one that is
is
not
going to
eating
kill
Colin.
someone else. I don't think the
Wow.
captain's eaten anybody yet.
You just fed him a bit of Colin.
Oh, right. Okay.
The last bit of Colin, which is
The last
likely,
bit.
you know,
That's why people are cross. Yeah.
his hoofs or something.
Come on, you can spell.
Wow.
Ooh. Right, so that fixes the problem, and we can re-roll this.
Yay!
Oh, no.
Oh, boo.
Imminent destruction still. We're still going to blow up.
We're on the button. Oh, there's nothing you can do about that either. Is there any
We can't
cards
stop this one? We can
Any
do.
cards
We've got
that help?
7 dice. Any cards that'll help?
You've got prevent void, so you can use it on that 26, but then you're kind of hoping that you're going to get 26.
I reckon with 7 dice, we've got a decent chance of stopping this. Especially
Yeah.
with these. Oh, not with the
Oh, you
players.
didn't use the void card.
No,
Oh,
because I need
because it's
4.
4. It's 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I just checked that now.
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
Well, mate, fingers crossed.
It's a fun game. It was
There's
a
a
good game.
lot riding on this roll. It's like,
All the sixes.
every single one. Puff. Well, finished deployment.
At this speed and trajectory, we should still, what's left of the ship should still hit Mars in 4 weeks. So we're good. Oh, look. Oh, we even get our own little... Oh, it doesn't even explode. It just flops apart. Oh,
Human
boo.
Well, guys, what time is it, John? I assume we haven't got time for that.
Mate, we're 10-2, so I don't think you've got enough time for a game, but what a fun little thing that is. How cool is that?
As you can see, I mean, obviously it's a lot more fun us sitting here chewing the fat, talking about it. But you can see I have played this game quite a few times. It's a good one.
You won it a couple of times.
I have, yeah, but you can see how much of that is down to luck, though.
Yes,
there was a bit in the kind of by like round 3 when we're like, okay, we're sort of getting there, and then round 4 we're eating the dead.
Yeah,
like it just no, you haven't. You know, those the way that
stressful.
events work. And the times when I have won, you just had such easy problems at the beginning that you've been able to improve people's health. You know, you're spending dice on improving yourself for later, rather than just having this kind of continuous tick down.
That's really cool, though. I love games like that where you're not going to win. But I think that's why I love Lost Patrol. It's like you're not going to win, but it's fun just to see how far you get.
Absolutely.
And I think more people should play games like that solely for getting used to defeat over and over.
I certainly enjoyed it. Yeah, I think that was my feeling for the game. Even boo. That was good. There's a lot of that.
You can look at the things now. Awesome.
I can look at the things now. Yeah. So in terms of the games that we've been playing on a Saturday night, we're still in lockdown here in the UK for a while longer yet. But we might be able to start doing some game related stuff over the coming months. I wouldn't say weeks, but months certainly.
If I get these Romans are nearly done.
Yeah.
Like these initial 16. If I get them done and like do a doorstep drop.
Mate,
thanks, Ian.
with the camera.
Yeah, is that possible?
it's possible. I just don't know how watchable.
We've not tried it yet. Yeah, true.
No, we'll give it definitely up for giving it a think. I'm thinking for next. So I've looked at a lot of tried to show you something different every week. We did a big splurge of Phoenix Point, and we're releasing them one a week. And we might go back to that once all the episodes have come out. But I've been trying to show you something different each week and trying to enjoy it. As I looked at a lot of the games that I liked, they're not necessarily all that watchable. As I thought this one, as a one-off game, was fun to watch.
That was fun. We need more like that.
Yeah. So next week I'm looking at one that is an actual board game. I think it's called One Deck Dungeon. What's that?
Look at Andy's. Yeah, that one. Fight a potion to make a potion last week. Eating Colin this week. He's truly looking forward to next week.
We did have to fight a potion.
Fight a potion to make a potion.
Oh. Yeah, absolutely.
I
saw
find
Andy,
some more wacky games like this.
Andy's comment on the Mortal Gods video that we just put up, because we didn't actually realize the moment that the game ended was suddenly like, oh, is he dead?
No, that was visible. James was like, oops. He's only got 2 health, which even I was surprised at looking at when you went through the game there. Even the little grunts had 3 health.
Yeah, the
I was like, wow.
Yeah. Well, look, it's like, that's the limitation on the model, isn't it? He's really powerful in his passive ability to help others.
Yeah,
but he's the chump. So guide him.
Yeah. Your attack was relentless, mate.
Yeah. Well, that was a funny one because we definitely, under normal circumstances, we wouldn't have used that video. We'd have just played it again. But because of lockdown, it's kind of sat there on the hard drive. I'm thinking, I got to put this out because we've got nothing to give. So, next week, one of the options is a game called One Deck Dungeon, which I haven't installed yet. And the other was a game called Hard West, which is like an XCOM type game set in the Wild West, but with like the devil and demons and stuff and a bit of a narrative thing. I don't know whether anybody has any feels about that. Any
choices.
And the last one would be the original Unity of Command. There's a Unity of Command 2. I haven't bought that yet. So I don't show you games that I don't, I show you games that I actually like rather than just this is the new thing.
Yes,
to play.
Playing it, for the sake of playing it.
Yeah.
Tell me briefly a bit about One Deck Dungeon. That sounds like a quick and fun game.
Yeah, so it's like, I think that is a board game, unlike this one, One Deck Dungeon. Let me see if I can find it in the Steam store, and then maybe I can share it with you.
More weird stuff that we can have a laugh at, says Andy.
Yeah. One Deck Dungeon.
Maybe we'll just play this every week.
I think it'll lose some of its glamour. What I worry about with One Deck Dungeon, because it's a lot more involved.
Oh, is it? Okay.
As in, well, I'll show you on the Steam store now. So it looks a lot. This is it. So you have an adventurer. You're going in the dungeon. You get presented with a problem, and you have to slot dice into these trays.
Boo!
Because it is a board game.
Yeah.
That's been turned into one. So it was similar, but the advantage of a board game type game is you've got a lot more time to talk about what you're doing.
Yeah, but nobody wants to know what you're doing. You just want to see people
interact
get eaten. And
yeah. So look at all these uninstalled games. I used to play a lot of computer games.
Is there any fighting fantasy games that you can get?
Fighting fantasy? There is. I had wondered, but I don't think,
because that's like proper interactive. Because the people in the stream could be like, they can help us decide where we're going. They can share it with us.
I can't remember what it's called.
I love that. I say I love
there
that.
You go. Joe Deaver's Lone Wolf. Are you old enough for Lone Wolf novels, John?
No, most probably not. Or I am, but come on. The last books I read were Mr. Men.
Lone Wolf is like fighting fantasy, except you were like a ranger type dude.
Wow.
So they've made a
Andy he's old enough to know what that's all about.
He knows what Lone Wolf's all about. I've never actually played this. I bought it on Steam as a kind of, oh, I loved those books when I was a kid.
Mate, if it is, check it out.
But I don't know if it is actually choose your own adventure.
Is it like that, or is it just like set in that? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wizards of Fiery Top Mountain and all that lot.
Bomber Crew might want. Well, it's kind of like the Mars game. All right, yeah, I'll take a look at that. Even as I said, the thing that I was trying to, it's Evan, isn't it? Not even. You Pratt Majerison.
Well,
I've never heard of an Even, but I've met some Evans before.
Yeah, Evans are definitely there.
Yeah, I was specifically playing games that I actually like, that I could genuinely recommend, I guess was the thing about this. The Lone Wolf novels are very old. Yes, they're from when I was a kid. And that's a while ago.
And that was ages ago.
Yeah. Right. Well, look, guys, sorry it's 5 minutes short, but, you know, it's
early night.
Yes, early night. I hope you enjoyed it. Once we've got through Phoenix Point episode 10, we might put up a poll or something about whether people want us to carry on with that story or pick one of the other games and actually play more of it. But mostly the thing about the Saturday night is just, you know, if you've got nothing better to do, come chat foolishness with Joe while I play a video game. And hopefully some of you have found something you want to play, because we're all sat at home a lot of the time, right? Can't go to the pub, anything else. Yeah. For a food queue. Yeah.
Awesome.
That's us, guys. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.